Would you believe me if I told you there was one place on earth where you can get almost anything you want at any time and be around a bunch of people who thought the same way as you? Well, welcome to Dubai. I just recently got back from a 2-week vacation in Dubai, and I just really want to highlight why every man needs to go there at least one time in his 20s, if not just sometime during his life, as soon as possible, honestly. But before I go ahead here and cover 2 truths and a lie about Dubai and just the overall value you get from going there, I need to just break down the thing that's on everyone's mind. How expensive really is Dubai? So to keep it honest and real with you guys, going to Dubai is gonna probably cost you around $5,000 for a week. That's if you live in the US and you're getting income in the US. I know a lot of guys, a lot of people will say, oh, that's too expensive. If you think $5,000 on a trip once a year is too expensive, then you gotta just work harder. I'm just gonna be honest. You just gotta get more income. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive like, you know, how some people are gonna go on that vacation in Dubai. You'll get a really good experience for just $5,000. As long as you're not spending money on no stupid shit or going to the club and buying bottles, you'll be fine. So with that said, let's talk about the number one thing you're probably thinking. Is dating in Dubai hard? Yes. The reason why Dubai is such a hard place to date is because of the lack of genuine options. And what I mean by that is this. Whether you're going out at night trying to meet women, or whether you're on a dating app trying to meet women, there's an overly flow of like bots, escorts, and like straight up like girls looking for certain things. And my theory behind why it's so hard to date, especially for a man in Dubai, is that you're living in a man-made city. A city that's mostly built extremely well on the surface. And with those surface materialistic objects comes very surface and materialistic people. In my experience in Dubai, you meet a lot of people who are looking for certain things. These women out there, they're out there looking for an opportunity. I was at Atlantis the Royal and I ended up talking to this shorty from California, Mexican shorty. She had her titas done. She was pretty bad for what it was. But what I realized from her was that like the conversation that she was having with me was like a pure transactional, trying to like probe into my personal life kind of shit.
I mean, I'm there buying drinks, and those drinks are like, not gonna lie to you guys, 35 USD.
And she starts probing into what I'm doing there and like what I do for work. And, you know, I try to keep it casual, but as soon as I told her I had like somewhat of a normie job, I was like, hey, I'm in sales. She instantly kind of like shriveled up. She turns like a damn, you know, raisin. And that was just one instance out of many where I could kind of just see that these girls out there are really just looking for an opportunity. They're looking for the rappers, especially with me being Atlantis the Royal. They're looking for Central C. They're looking for guys who have really serious fuck you kind of money. Like, they're not looking for the average guy who makes good money, or, you know, they're looking for somebody who can really cater to their lifestyle. Another big thing I noticed about dating there too is that like them girls there, man, are like super different if you're from the US. And not in a good way, really. I would say that at least the girls in the US, their expectations, albeit compared to maybe South America's expectations, are a lot higher than what you might want. But the girls in Dubai, bro, they want you to take them out to this place. They want to be tricked on so hard, but probably because the only reason they're even in Dubai in the first place is because they're being tricked on. Dubai is not a cheap city to live in. So if a girl tells you she's living on her own, she don't got no real job like that, I'm already knowing what's going on. I already know what Habibi's doing. I already know what he's doing. I don't use dating apps, but I was checking out my brothers while I was in Dubai, and I was just seeing like what was on there. Surprisingly, there's a lot of Asians, but I was seeing that like these girls are just really just not on nothing on there. They're just really on there just bullshitting, bro. And the girls there weren't even that bad. The girls there, if you like Barbie looking shorties, bad surgery gone wrong in LA kind of looking shorties, that's your place, bro. Especially at night, bro. You gonna run into so many different girls who all kind of look the same. You can have a great time in Dubai without having any money. Single or not, is that true? No. The reason being is because Dubai is literally made as a tourist city to get you the clicks, the likes, the money, all the energy and attention from the world. So if you think you're gonna go to Dubai with $2,000 that's gonna cover your stay, your travel, and all that, and you think you're still gonna have a perfect time out there, you gotta have to just show me, because left and right you're getting hit with charges and fees. Like, yeah, the US dollar is worth much more than the dirham, but the city of Dubai kind of really already, you know, they already have kind of like, they kind of already structured it so that way they make a lot of money off of you. The only way you're gonna have a cheap, fun Dubai experience is if you're staying in old Dubai and you're just doing everything very simply and very affordably. But even still, man, I wouldn't want to go to Dubai on a super bad budget, just because it's going to cause you a lot of stress, especially when you start seeing how quick things add up there. The city is really just built for you to spend money and get Instagram pictures and enjoy what you're seeing and pay money just to experience certain things. And last but not least, Dubai is the safest place in the world. I personally think it's the most safe place I've ever been in my life. Coming from the US, living in New York, living in Texas, Dubai is like night and day difference. I never have been somewhere where you can go to the club with a $20,000 watch on and be perfectly okay walking home the same night without worrying about anyone robbing your shit. The safety there makes Dubai 10 times better than I can ever describe it, because I don't think a lot of us know, especially people in the West, I don't think a lot of us know what living in peace and what living in like a safe place really feels like. Knowing that you could pretty much live how you want to live without having to worry about someone trying to take something from you that's not theirs, or even worry about like people just saying shit or trying to just like do some weird shit. It changes the way you carry yourself in a place like that. When I was in Dubai, bro, I was just chilling, dog. I obviously they have some strict laws, but if you're not doing anything crazy, you're not disturbing the peace of anyone else, or when I say anyone else, I mean like groups of people, you'll be fine there, bro. I've never been in a place where I could be that free and carefree, and I could just walk anywhere I want, not worry about nobody stealing my shit, nobody trying to jump me. I'm not worried about shit there, and that also affects the conversations you have there. When I was out there meeting people at the beach club or wherever I was at, it was just so easy for me to like feel comfortable with a carefree mentality, because I'm like, all right, cool, like if something bad happens, I'm good, right? I think if more people could feel that feeling of being in a safe place like that, you will start to see how bad America's gotten. Every paycheck you get from a 9-to-5 in the US, the government's gonna take money from you, right? In Dubai, that does not happen. So how come it's 10 times safer in Dubai than it is in America? That's the one thing I feel like our tax dollars should pay for that it does not properly. Albeit the reason why Dubai is so safe is because there's a lot of people who are like expats from their countries who are the best from those countries. But still, nonetheless, the thing about Dubai is that they don't fuck around with crimes. Like nobody wants to do anything stupid because they don't want to be sent back to where they're from. Nobody wants to get put in Dubai prison. Nobody wants to have to deal with the legal repercussions of their actions there if they're by doing some stupid shit. And when you got a city like that and you got all those things you can do, it just makes the experience so much better, because you're not worried about somebody trying to, do some weird shit, somebody trying to like do, you know what I mean? You don't got to worry about that in that kind of country. And you need to go to Dubai so you can see what luxury looks like, the mentality of the people there, and just see what it's like to be at peace as a man. It's just something I never had to experience before. Because like, I don't know about you guys, but have you ever taken a girl out somewhere? Let's say you take a girl out to like the bar, right? You always gotta keep an eye on some shit, bro, because it's like you just never know what these goofballs will do out there. And I think that with Dubai, it really showed me how much better life could be if I put the work in and do what I gotta do. I'm not saying I would ever really live in Dubai, but for sure, I know that there's a better lifestyle than I'm living right now. And that just gave me the motivation to want to keep working hard and keep doing this thing. With that said, my name is KJTheBlackAce. This is just a little video I wanted to make about my vacation, just talk about why you guys need to go to Dubai. Please do your research. If you guys can afford it, you guys will not regret it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.